People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Tech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tri Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Bouse Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center, Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Reckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good afternoon and welcome to Oregon High School, site of this sectional championship game in Division III boys basketball. Winner goes to state. Stakes don't get much higher than this. The Lancaster Flying Arrows battle the Lake Mills L-Cats. Rob Spangler, my name, coming to you from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. For free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home, be sure to visit Ayers Furniture in Ridgeway and at ayersfurniture.com. Of course, our game on the air here on 97.7 Country WGLR, on WGLR.com, our mobile app. You can listen on Alexa, or you can watch it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel from your best seat in the house, which is pretty nice. That coverage is powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical in Laley Center in Monroe. Well, welcome to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. We're going to talk a little history when it comes to Lancaster Flying Arrow basketball and what this game means. We're also going to visit with head coach Brian Knapp of the Flying Arrows. All ahead, our starters, of course, brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center, colors of the game, injury report, all of that and more coming up next. First, a quick timeout. Back from Oregon High School. It is a Division III sectional championship, Lancaster versus Lake Mills, here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. More of the Raleigh Cheese pregame show next.
Pregame 1.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Did you know that lung cancer is one of the most treatable cancers when caught early? That's where a simple lung screening can make all the difference. If you're 50 or older and have a history of smoking, a lung screening could help detect issues early, before they become a problem. Call 608-723-2131 to schedule your lung screening and take charge of your health today. Accepting Medical Associates, Dean, and Quartz Insurance, to name a few. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Pregame 1.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show here on 97.7 Country WGLR and also on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We have a game to go to state. the gravity, huge. And, of course, we're joined by Lancaster's head coach, Brian Knapp, on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. And, Coach, first of all, thank you for joining us today. Congratulations so far on a great year.
Awesome to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, this is, I'm sure, not lost on you. You've probably heard in the community and the school and all those associated with Lancaster basketball how special this moment is. Over 100 years, kind of crazy to think about, since the last trip to state for Lancaster basketball, and you guys are right on the precipice of it. How do you feel going into today's matchup against Lake Mills?
Well, for one, we're excited to be here. For two, we're not just going to settle for being here. We're here to play a good game and come out victorious.
Yeah, and that's, you bring up a great point, because I've been thinking about this game and this matchup, and, Lake Mills is a well-respected team. They're the number 1 seed. They've only lost 2 games. I mean, they're a really good team. You guys know that, right? But you guys aren't your typical Cinderella story, You think of the Cinderella, you think of the plucky, they found a way to win, they gutted it out. And you guys have certainly had to probably grind out some wins. But that being said, you got a talented squad. You guys probably should feel like you belong here.
Oh, we're not good. Yeah, we enjoy the moment, but we're not going to be overwhelmed by it. And we know what's at stake. And we're, like I said, more than happy to be here. But our ultimate goal is the next game, so that's how we're going to approach it. That's how we are approaching it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's flash back quickly to the last game. Of course, your rival, Platteville. You guys faced them over in Prairie du Chien in that sectional semi-round. A crazy SWC this year with a 3-way tie for the conference. And you almost knew you were going to run into them again, and sure enough, you did. You guys really took care of business. Tell us about that win and kind of how you guys, just went out and played your game.
We have a lot of seniors, and they understand what's at stake, and they don't want their last game to be played. So they're giving their all, which they always have, but they're focused and, like I said, ready to go and ready for the challenge today.
Adversity, that's something a lot of coaches talk about, Coach Knapp. And you guys went through adversity. You had a 5-game losing skid kind of in the middle of the year, late January, early February. But you look at the games and the teams you lost to, Darlington, Southwestern, who's still alive today. Darlington, of course, just got knocked off last Thursday. But, I mean, that 5-game skid, is that one of those that really maybe kind of forged your team in the fire, if you will, to get where you're at today?
Yeah, 100%. Figured out we had to reevaluate a few things. Everybody, coaches, players, everybody in general, and they accepted the challenge, and that a little adversity made us why we're here today.
Now let's talk about today's opponent, Lake Mills. Again, we know the resume, 25-2. They went undefeated in the Capital North Conference. They were 10-0 conference champs there. They're on a 7-game winning streak. They're the number 1 seed. What can you tell us about the matchup and how you want to attack these guys?
Oh, they have number 1's very talented with the basketball in his hands, passing it or shooting. Number 23 will knock shots down if you leave him open, and number 4 will attack the basket on a mission to score. So we know what's at stake, and we've scouted them, and we prepped the kids, and we got a good game plan ready to go, and we're confident what can happen.
All right, now one more question. Any X factor, key to the game, as they like to say, that you feel you have to do to come out with a win today?
Well, you have to always, at this level, you have to play good quality team defense and work and play together as a team. We've done that late as of recent, and again, we're going to have to do that today. And number 1 is a key factor on how to contain for today's game. Very talented, very good football, very good athlete. So we just have to contain one and then play defense everywhere else.
All right, Coach Knapp, best of luck today. Hopefully we'll see you at the Cole Center next week. That sounds fun, huh?
Sounds crazy, but we can take care of business today, and then we're playing more basketball.
Absolutely. Coach Knapp joining us on our Raleigh Cheese pregame. More after this here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. But let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, Let us play.
School sports fans remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Wisconsin.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our communities. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With 6 convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Mineral Point, and Mount Horeb, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Pregame 2.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Thank you very much to Coach Brian Knapp taking time on the pregame show to chat with us. And, of course, gearing up for the biggest game for Lancaster boys basketball in 109 years. Let's look at that from a historical perspective. The last time the Flying Arrows, you may have heard this number, made it to state was in 1917. Not 1970, 1917, 1-7. That was the last time. That's 109 years ago. Some things that did not exist. Commercial radio, where you're listening to us on 97.7 Country WGLR, that did not exist. And the UW Fieldhouse did not exist. And I thought perhaps automobiles, at least mass-produced production automobiles, did not exist. I'm wrong about that. The Model T Ford, which was the first mass-produced production automobile, came out in 1908. So that was 9 years before Lancaster's last trip to state. So, yes, there were cars. I imagine there were still a lot of horse and buggies. Of course, now we still do have horse and buggies, but it's Amish folks, right? And those who like to ride horseback. All right, that's a historical look at this one. Lancaster versus Lake Mills, D3 Sectional Championship. Our Fuller's starting lineup, that's coming up in just a moment. Also, let's quickly take a look at the injury report. Good news to report out for both teams. They're fully healthy and ready to go. That's brought to you by Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers fights for your rights and helps get you the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Colors of the game, those are presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Lancaster in their royal blue jerseys and shorts with gold numbers and lettering. And the L-Cats of Lake Mills in their all-white uniforms, they also have a royal blue color. That's the color of their numbers and letters with a gold outline. So very similar color schemes between these two teams. Those are your colors of the game. We'll take one more time out on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. We'll be back with the Fuller's starting lineups coming up next here on 97.7 Country, WGLR, FM, Lancaster, Dubuque, Galena, and also, of course, streaming on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll take a quick break, be back to wrap up our starters and the opening tip next here on WGLR.
Pregame 3.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
When pain or injury slows you down, Medical Associates Orthopedics is here to help you get back in motion. From joint and muscle care to sports-related injuries, our teams work together to create a plan that fits your life. Whether you're on the field or just staying active, you have us to help you get moving again. Medical Associates Orthopedics. Call 563-584-4460. That's 563-584-4460. Or visit mahealthcare.com.
Pregame 3.
And welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Let's take a look at the Fuller's starting lineups presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See their complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's at Lancaster Richland Center and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Lancaster starters: number 1, Zach Hermson, a 6'4 senior. Number 2, Brady Schmitz, a 6-foot senior. Number 3, Dane Kaufman, a 5'11 senior. Number 11, Taylor Williams, he is a 6'1 senior. And finally, number 13, Anthony Bush, he is a 6'1 senior. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the L-Cats of Lake Mills. Their starters: number 1, Tyler Wolin, a 6'3 junior guard. Also starting for Lake Mills, number 2, that's Jenner Wellman, a 5'10 freshman guard. Also starting, number 4, Colin Christian, a 6'2 junior forward. And next up, number 11, that is Ashton Winger, a 6'3 senior forward. And finally, number 23, Brady Benish, a 6'1 senior guard. Head coach is Steve Hicklin for the L-Cats of Lake Mills. Lancaster's head coach Brian Knapp. Flying Arrows come in 19-9 on the year. They finished 7-3 in a three-way tie for the SWC Conference. Lake Mills 25-2. They finished 10-0, first place undefeated in the Capital North Conference. And we take you to center court for the opening tip. Zach Hermson of Lancaster will be jumping against Tyler Wolin of Lake Mills. And we are underway. The tip won by Lake Mills. And the L-Cats set up offensively first. It's Brady Benish out here on the left wing. He'll hand it off to Wolin. Gives it back, wide open three, right wing, good. Jenner Wellman, wide open on the right wing, uncontested, drains the first points of the game, 3-0. Lake Mills on top of Lancaster. Flying Arrows in their half-court set. Pass down into the corner. This is to Bush. He looks to attack, lost the handle. The ball goes out of bounds. It was kicked out by Lake Mills. It'll stay Lancaster basketball. And inbounding is Zach Hermson for the Arrows. He'll fire it into Dane Kaufman. Now to the corner. Kaufman for 3. That one rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound corralled by Lake Mills. It was Brady Benish. And a quick outlet pass up ahead. Back to Wellman. Now Wolin. Top of the key, controlling his winger. Back right side to Christian. Back out to Wellman. He thought about another 3. Decides not to. They rotate to the left corner to Winger. Now a deep 3 from the right wing. That one, left wing rather. That one's no good by Wolin. The rebound by Hermson. Hermson looks to attack the other way. Dishes. A dribble drive from the baseline left by Brady Schmitz, but it's a turnover. Flying Arrows lose it. Wellman on the other end. Pull up jumper, good. It's the Jenner Wellman show early. He's a freshman for Lake Mills. He has all 5 of their points, 5-0. Lake Mills on top of Lancaster. Quickly up the floor for Lancaster, Dane Kaufman. He'll pass it back to Hermson, top of the key. Flying Arrows need to get on the scoreboard here. Hermson, head fake, dribble drive, baseline jumper. Back iron, no good. Rebound corralled by Wolin of Lake Mills. He looks to attack, backs his way in, gets to Wellman. Jenner Wellman, baseline drive, then kicks it out. Good ball rotation over to the right wing to Winger. Back door, underneath, Winger blocked but fouled. Underneath, they're going to say it's on Brady Schmitz. It'll be his first, team's first. No fouls yet on Lake Mills. Early score, 5-0. Lake Mills on top of Lancaster. Game brought to you by Amcor Global. Global leader in high-quality packaging solutions for consumer and healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available in manufacturing. Visit Amcor for more information. Amcor in Lancaster. First free throw is good by Winger. 6-0. Lake Mills. Second free throw is good. 7-0. Lake Mills on top of Lancaster. Flying Arrows need to get something going offensively here from Oregon. Here's a dribble drive right side. That one stopped Taylor Williams. They give it back to the middle. Here's a turnaround in the lane. Missing. Williams gets the rebound. And there's a jump ball. Missing the shot was Brady Mack of Lancaster. Taylor Williams gets the rebound, and then it's tied up. Jump ball possession arrow favors Lancaster, so the Flying Arrows will inbound baseline left. Hermson to throw it in. And he'll throw a deep pass, corralled by Taylor Williams. Williams will reset into the front court. Right side, dribbles right. Pull-up jumper by Williams. Back iron, no good. It hit the top of the backboard. Cold shooting start for Lancaster here early in this game. Hopefully they can get the offense going a little bit, but right now cold shooting. They're down 7-0 to start. Need to come up with a defensive stop here, do the Arrows. Wellman has it top of the key for Lake Mills. Backdoor pass, layup, good. Reverse layup by Brady Benish. And all of a sudden it is 9-0 Lake Mills on top of Lancaster. Here comes Hermson on the other end. Spin move, puts it off the glass, but they call a travel, and it'll be a turnover instead. That was actually a nice move, but basket won't count. And now a timeout will be taken on the floor by Lancaster. We'll keep it here. The game brought to you by Midwest Motorsports. Visit their showroom in Kieler for parts service, your next ride. See their inventory, MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com, Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. Also, host your next celebration at Sleep Inn and Suites in Lancaster. Enjoy a private party, room, pool access for up to 3 hours, complimentary pool passes for your guests. Sleep Inn and Suites in Lancaster for all your hotel and lodging needs. Now's the time to help Grant County Humane Society. Every dollar donated is matched up to $500,000 to help build the new facility. Donate today at GrantCountyHumaneSociety.com. Southwest Tech and Fenimore, building careers, strengthening communities across Southwest Wisconsin. Apply for the fall 2026 at swtc.edu/apply. Southwest Tech, proud to serve Southwest Wisconsin. Back to action here. It is 9-0. Lake Mills on top of Lancaster. Here's a tip in the lane, knocked out of bounds by Zach Hermson. Good job reading the pass. It'll stay Lake Mills basketball. They'll inbound baseline right. And inbounding is Jenner Wellman. And this ball deflected off the inbound. It actually deflects off Wellman, who was out of bounds. So the ball is a turnover on Lake Mills. Lancaster gets it back. The Arrows desperately need to get a bucket here. Bringing the ball up the floor for the Flying Arrows, it's Dane Kaufman. He spins, drives in the lane, dishes to Williams. Back out to Kaufman. Off a screen. Pulls it back out. Gives it back to Williams at the top of the key. Kicks it out. Brady Mack for three. Back iron, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be another miss for the Flying Arrows, and the L-Cats of Lake Mills get it back. Lancaster ice cold to start this game so far. Defense is going to have to come up big here. Pushing it up the floor is Wolin, and that'll be a turnover on Lake Mills. Wolin, it was a give and go. He passed it off at the top of the key. It was supposed to be a pass back to him, but they sailed it too high. I believe that was Mason Wyman who sailed the pass. It'll be a turnover on Lake Mills. No, that was not Wyman. I'm sorry. That was Benish. Back on the other end. Brady Mack has it for Lancaster. Flying Arrows looking for their first points of the game here. Zach Hermson puts it on the floor. drives the lane, double team, kicks it out to Mack. Mack, open three look, rims out. Another miss for the Flying Arrows. Well, they've had looks. Here's a three on the other end for Lake Mills, and it's good. Colin Christian from the right wing. Lake Mills, 12-0 lead to start this game. Lancaster has got to stop the bleeding at some point here. Here's a pull-up jumper, no good by Hermsen. Rebound boarded by Lake Mills. Winger. And Lake Mills quickly up the floor. It is this game in danger of turning into a real one-sided affair if Lancaster does not get things going. Here's another big three. Jenner Wellman, his second three. He has 8 points. 15-0 Lake Mills. Lancaster ball. Hermsen drives in, kicks it out to Kaufman, left corner. He'll attack. Now rotates right side. And the ball is stolen by Jenner Wellman. Now it's stolen back by Taylor Williams. Back-to-back steals. Williams, he'll take it in himself as it's stripped out of bounds. Last touched by Brady Benish. Lancaster basketball on the baseline. A sub comes in for the Flying Arrows off the bench. It is Krubel. Brody Krubel, number 12. And he'll take the inbound pass. Gets it back to Hermsen. Right corner. Drives in, spins, puts up the shot in traffic, draws the foul. It's pretty obvious Lake Mills is doubling and tripling Zach Hermsen to shut him down, and Zach is saying, all right, I'm going to take it anyway, and he does and draws the contact there. And that foul charge to Colin Christian, his first, team's first. First free throw is good by Hermsen. Finally, Lancaster on the scoreboard. 15-1, Lake Mills up, 12:55 to play here in this first half. Second free throw, good. So Hermsen hits both. We have a 10-point game, or excuse me, not a 10-point game, a 13-point game. 15-2, Lake Mills on top by 13. Lancaster finally on the scoreboard with some free throws. Lake Mills sets up in the half court. Wolin, three. Deep downtown, missed it. Rebound corralled by Hermsen. Hermsen pushing it up for Lancaster. Hands it off to Taylor Williams. Pull-up jumper by Williams, good. That was a nice rhythm jumper from the left wing by Taylor Williams. 15-4, Lancaster down, but clawing their way back. Wellman, pass inside to Wolin, misses the layup. Rebound taken by Krubel. Passes it ahead to Williams. In transition, Kaufman. Three! Good! Dane Kaufman from the left wing. And Lancaster now back in it, 15-7. Still an 8-point lead for Lake Mills, but Lancaster now on a 7-0 run, and Lake Mills just threw the ball away. I'm not even sure who that was to. Colin Christian just sailed it right towards the Lancaster Flying Arrow bench, and I didn't see an L-cat to be found. 15-7. Lake Mills leading Lancaster, 11:47 to play, first half. Taylor Williams drives baseline left and draws a foul. It's on the floor. This one coming against number 11, Ashton Winger. Non-shooting foul. Lancaster will inbound from the baseline. Sub comes in for the L-Cats. It's Nolan Kolkovich. He'll sub into the game for Jenner Wellman, who's had a monster first half so far. 8 points for the freshman. Off the inbound, Dane Kaufman takes it for Lancaster. Dribbles off a screen. Hands it off. There's Taylor Williams. Now back up top of the key to Lucas Weber. Back to Williams. Another pull-up by Williams. Short on that one. And rebounded by Lake Mills. Quickly Wolin in transition for the L-Cats. Stops his dribble at the top of the key. Being harassed. It's almost stolen by Brody Krubel. Lake Mills hangs on, though. Controlling now is Benish. Passes it back out to Wolin. Wolin off a screen. Passes underneath. Ball stripped. Knocked away by Dane Kaufman in the lane. Colin Christian had that, and then it was stripped out of his hands. Good defense. Lancaster's D has definitely been picking up the pace as of late. 15-7. Lake Mills leading Lancaster with 11:05 to play in the first half. Off the inbound, here's Christian driving in. Dishes it out. Wolin, three. Missed it. from the left wing off the front of the rim. Rebound taken by Zach Hermsen. Hermsen passes up to Kaufman, top of the key. He looks to attack. Now hands it off to Taylor Williams. Williams back to Kaufman. Off a screen. Drives it in. Dishes to the corner, but it's stolen. Picked off. Good read there defensively by Brady Benish. On the other end, Colin Christian drives in. His shot, contested, missed it. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Lancaster. It was a good contest by Taylor Williams to get back and contest the shot, but he deflected that one out of bounds. It'll be L-Cat basketball. Inbounding baseline right for Lake Mills. Taking it. They dish to Christian, and a layup good. Colin Christian with the feed from Tyler Wolin. 17-7, back to a double-digit lead for Lake Mills, a 10-point lead, 10-11 to play in the first half. We have an offensive foul called on a screen set by Dane Kaufman. That'll be his first and the second team foul. Timeout will be taken on the floor. This is a 30. We'll keep it here. Score 17-7. Lake Mills leading Lancaster. Game brought to you by Skyline Homes in Lancaster. They congratulate the Flying Arrows on a great season. Skyline wishes all area student athletes good luck and success this year. Heads Up Salon. See Sherry, Jenny, Brittany, Sydney for highlights, colors, cuts, perms, and more. And Grace for nail service, including acrylics and gel-X at Heads Up Salon, Lancaster. Wolf Construction, Todd Wolf and his crew, reputable for top-quality full-service construction. Put Wolf Construction to the task on your next project. Wolf Construction, Lancaster. Also, Wolf's Grantland Graphics. They're a block off the square in Lancaster. They offer full-service copying and printing. Wide format for banners, posters, canvas prints, and more. Wolf's Grantland Graphics in Lancaster. And Intentional Promotions. Amy Dreckman offers heat transfer, embroidery, screen printing on promotional items with no minimums. Intentional Promotions, Lancaster. Back to action, and we have a travel. Losing his footing was Tyler Wolin at the top of the key. He'll give it back to Lancaster. So the Arrows get the ball out of the timeout after that turnover. It's 17-7. Lake Mills leading Lancaster. Sectional championship. Winner goes to state. Lancaster was ice cold shooting to start. Down 15-0, but they've clawed their way back in it. Zach Hermsen, top of the key for Lancaster. Pull up, fade away. No good. Rebound boarded by Wolin underneath. Outlet pass. Up ahead. Benish in transition. Switches hands and scores. That was a tough shot at the rim. 4 points for Benish. 19-7, Lake Mills. Now Taylor Williams drives in. He'll pull up and shoot a jumper and one. Taylor Williams in the lane. His mid-range has looked really sharp. One of the few shots for Lancaster that has looked sharp here early. And I would keep shooting it if I was young Taylor Williams. Chance to make it a three-point play. The foul is the second team foul, or third team foul rather, on Lake Mills. The free throw is no good. So Williams misses the free throw. 19-9, still a 10-point ball game. Lancaster hasn't quite pulled within single digits yet. They're getting there. 9:17 to play, first half. Wolin drives in, dishes it out. Wellman, three. Might have been partially blocked, but he missed it. He grazed the front of the rim. Lancaster gets a rebound and quickly up the floor. It's Taylor Williams out on the left wing. Passes it off to Lucas Weber. Now in the corner to Krubel. Pass underneath. Posting up, it's Mack. Puts it up in traffic and scores. Tough bucket by Brady Mack. 19-11, Lancaster is within single digits now, an 8-point ball game. 8:42 to play, first half. Flying Arrows, again starting ice cold. We're down 15-0 and have clawed back within 8 now. Top of the key, it's Christian. Guarded by Mack, takes it inside. There's a foul on the floor on Mack. This will be the third team foul against Lancaster. Mack's first. Lake Mills inbounding baseline right. And taking the inbound is Wolin. Gets it back to Wellman. Fakes the shot, then passes cross court for three. And knocking it down is Nolan Kolkovich. Off the bench, his first three. Makes it 22-11. Back to a double-figure lead for Lake Mills. They're up by 11. Top of the key, Zach Hermsen spins, kicks. Three from the other end by Lancaster. It's short. It's the side iron. That one fired by Brady Schmitz. Lake Mills quickly up the floor. They get it down low to Wallen. Pass to Wellman. Cross court three. In and out. No good. Rebound by Lancaster. Pushing it up, Zach Hermsen. Gets it back to Schmitz. Back to Hermsen. Working off a screen left wing. Ooh, that's going to be an offensive foul on the Flying Arrows. Looks like this one is against Lucas Weber. First on Weber tonight. Dane Kaufman will come into the game. He'll sub in for Taylor Williams. 22-11. Lake Mills on top by 11. 7:35 to play in the first half. Rob Spangler coming to you from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth in Oregon. Thanks for listening on 97.7 Country, WGLR, or watching on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Pass down low to Wallen. Lake Mills ball in the corner. Wellman thought about a corner three, decides not to. Gets it back out to Christian. Now out to the right wing to Kolkovic. We have a foul, though, inside, away from the ball. Probably a good thing it was a foul. The shot went in. It's on Dane Kaufman. So Kaufman picks up his second. He's going to come right out of the game just after he came into the game. Subbing in Taylor Williams and also number 13, Anthony Bush. Inbounding Wellman, baseline right for the L-Cats. Pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Fired up by Benish. Rebound, Taylor Williams. Williams transition, takes it all the way to the rack, but missed. Ugh. It was a really nice dribble drive, just couldn't connect. Back on the other end, Christian for three. Got it. Colin Christian's second three. 25-11 Lake Mills. 6:45 to play here in the first half. On the other end, Hermsen missed his shot, but follows it and puts it back up for two. Zach Hermsen's first field goal. He has 4 points. Also hit the first points of the game from the free throw line for Lancaster. Three on the other end. Colin Christian, good. His third three, and it's 28-13. Lake Mills leading. 6:18 to play till halftime. Hermsen thought about a three, gives it to Mack, top of the key. Now rotates over to Taylor Williams. Williams off a screen. Gives it back over to Hermsen. Hermsen, pass inside is denied. Poked free. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Lake Mills. Not sure I agree with that call. I believe Nolan Kolkovic had possession while he was sliding, which should be a travel. That's my interpretation, but take it for what you will. Off the inbound, Lake Mills has it. And taking the inbound pass, it is Brady Benish. He'll hand it off to Christian. There's a collision off a screen. Three-pointer by Benish. Good. Boy, Lake Mills red hot from three-point land. Has now got a 31-13 lead. And now here's a steal by Wolin. And he'll take it in and lay it up. And it's 33-13, and a timeout will be taken. And we'll take a timeout as well. Lake Mills leads 33-13 over Lancaster here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game one.
Partner with Fuller's Milker Center and GIA for your next milking system. From the Dairy Pro Q robotic rotary parlor to the Dairy Robot R9500 robotic box milking system, you select the best fit for your operation. With GIA, you can also choose from market-leading conventional parlors, fully equipped with automated accessories. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to start building your dream milking facility.
Grain markets move fast, and reacting to every headline can lead to stress and second-guessing. If you're looking for a clearer, more consistent approach to marketing your grain, join Compeer Financial on March 18th at 1 p.m. for a free webinar, Reframing Grain Marketing. From price reaction to risk strategy, you'll learn from grain market experts on how future markets work, how to separate futures from basis decisions, and how to better understand your overall risk position. It's practical, it's foundational, and it's free. Register today at compeer.com/webinar.
In game one.
Welcome back to Oregon High School. Rob Spangler coming to you from the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Lancaster on the wrong side of a 33-13 domination in the first half here by Lake Mills. 5:18 to play, and there's a steal as Dane Kaufman was pickpocketed down the lane. Christian loses the handle. That one stripped out of his hands. Out of bounds, it'll be Lake Mills basketball. Inbounding baseline left, Jenner Wellman. Lancaster down 20 points. They had pulled within 8 after falling behind 15-0. There's a three by Wolin, no good. Rebound corralled by Zach Hermsen. Hermsen on the other end, dishes to Kaufman for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound Lake Mills. Wolin in transition. Rotates over to Christian for three, and another one. That is his fourth. Colin Christian, 4 threes in the first half, 36-13. Lake Mills can't miss, and Lancaster can't hit, unfortunately. That's kind of been the story of the first half. Here's Kaufman out to Williams for three. He got it! Taylor Williams, big three-pointer. Much needed for Lancaster. Still down 20 points with 4:20 to play in the first half. But we still got a second half of basketball left. This game is not over. Wolin up and under, though, scores. That's the first basket of the game for Tyler Wolin. Wow. Hard to believe. On the other end for Lancaster, controlling, it's Brady Schmitz. Gets it off to Kaufman. Kaufman out to Schmitz. Crossover dribble, drives the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Missed it. Rebound corralled by Benish of Lake Mills. He'll stop and pop a deep three. That one is no good. Wellman gets the rebound and fires it back out to Benish. Boy, Wellman as a freshman does not A, play like a freshman, and B, he's not tall, but he's just all over the place, and he gets rebounds. It's hustle. Wellman is open. Out on the right wing, goes around the defender, lays it up and missed. Rebound taken by Taylor Williams. Pass up ahead. Three-pointer left corner is no good. Fired by Schmitz. Rebound to Hermsen. Zach Hermsen drives in, and he's fouled with 3:10 remaining. That's on Christian. 38-16. Lake Mills leading Lancaster. 3:10 to play in the first half. Well, if Lancaster could go on a little bit of a run and at least get this thing somewhat respectable before halftime, that would be a huge win. Hermsen to the corner to Kaufman. Back out to Hermsen, a head fake. Over to Williams. A three from Williams. Good! Second in a row from Taylor Williams from downtown. 10 points for him. 38-19. Back on the other end, driving baseline. That was Winger. And the ball is stolen. Pass ahead to Hermsen, and it's stripped. Actually, they call a foul on Christian as Hermsen was going up for the layup. 38-19. Lancaster to the free throw line. Colin Christian has picked up his third personal, so he's in a little bit of foul trouble. That's the fifth on Lake Mills. Lancaster also has 5 fouls in the first half. First free throw by Hermsen's good. 18-point lead now for Lake Mills. Chance to trim it to 17 if Hermsen can hit this. And second free throw is good. So Hermsen hits both. 38-21 is the score. Lake Mills by 17. 2:32 to go. here in the first half. Wolin, baseline has it. He's cut off, kicks it out. Three-pointer left wing short. That one fired up by Nolan Kolkovich. Rebound to Lancaster. Hermsen driving in. Guarded by Wolin. Gives it back. Here's a dribble drive down the lane. Missing the shot. Number 22, Lucas Weber. The rebound goes to Lake Mills. 2:06 to play. Another three by Wolin. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Taylor Williams. Well, he saved it to Lake Mills, unfortunately. In the lane with the bucket is Winger with the unfortunate assist by Taylor Williams. Now, that obviously wasn't the intent. He was just trying to save it from going out of bounds. Zach Hermsen has it out on the right wing for Lancaster. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rolled off the front of the rim. 40-21. Benish stops and pops for three. Misses. Rebound taken by Williams of Lancaster. Outlet to Hermsen. Turnaround. Missed it. Rebound put back by Williams is good. And Taylor Williams has been probably the lone bright spot offensively in this first half for Lancaster. 40-23. Lancaster within 17, a minute 17 to play in the first half. Wellman has the top of the key for Lake Mills. Hands it off to Kolkovich. Kolkovich out near half court. He'll hand it back to Benish. It's Brady Benish working off the screen, and he almost turned it over. Now kicks to Wolin in the corner. Wellman, top of the key. He hands it off to the right side to Nolan Kolkovich. Kolkovich gives it back to Benish. 46 seconds left in the half. 40-23. 17-point lead for Lake Mills. Lake Mills just killing clock, waiting for the last shot of the half. Here's Wellman now. He spins. Now passes it off to Benish. 24 seconds left. Wolin has it out near half court. Almost, yeah, and it's stolen. Pass ahead to Kaufman in transition, but he can't hang on to it and turns it back over. Now a three by Wolin on the other end. It's no good. Gets his own miss, though. A three by Benish. Top of the key, no good. Rebound saved off of Lake Mills with 1.7 seconds left. It was saved by Lucas Weber. Lancaster will get the last shot potentially of the half, but it's not going to be. It's going to have to be a full quarter or a three-quarter court by Hermsen. Hits the top of the backboard, no good. So your halftime score is 40-23. Lake Mills by 17 at halftime. The McNett Electric halftime report is next. Here from Oregon on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game two.
Is hip pain keeping you from being active and enjoying life? Grant Regional Health Center now offers direct anterior approach hip replacement, a revolutionary surgical technique to improve mobility, decrease pain, and get you back to your favorite activities. Our specially trained surgical team utilizes advanced technology for enhanced accuracy and precision that is unique to your body. To learn more about relieving hip pain, visit grantregional.com/hip or call us at 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for a full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster.
In game two.
Welcome back to the McNett Electric halftime report here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Rob Spangler in the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. 40-23, Lake Mills with a 17-point halftime lead over the Flying Arrows. But still a second half of basketball to play. We'll run down first half stats, also see if we can get you a scoring update on that Southwestern Wisconsin Rapids Assumption game, which is taking place on our sister station, Super Hits 106, and also is on YouTube as well, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Want to thank some sponsors, though, including Downtown Liquors in Lancaster. They congratulate the Flying Arrow boys basketball team on a great year. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster for your after-game refreshments and snacks. Also Les Mack Automotive in Lancaster For Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford, you can count on over 50 years of trusted hometown service, because at Les Mack you always get more from less. And High Point Family Medicine in Lancaster, proud to support local athletes and their families. They've added a new PA, Ashley, to offer more convenient same-day appointments. High Point Family Medicine. All right, we'll take another break. Be back with halftime stats, shoebox scoreboard, and more coming up. 40-23, Lake Mills leads Lancaster here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
It's not at the end of some rainbow, and you don't need luck to find it.
Your perfect ride is right here at McGrath. It's St. Patrick's Savings Time, and I'm no saint, but I won't let you spend a pot of gold when we can save you big green.
Selection so good, you'll pinch yourself.
More than 3,200 vehicles in stock and ready to shamrock. You won't find a lower finance rate.
Financing as low as 0% on some of our most popular models. Plus, skip your first payments until summer.
And with a little extra coin in your pocket, tax refund time means upgrade time. Buy smarter, borrow less, and drive the ride you deserve. It's McGrath St. Patrick's Savings Time, and luck's got nothing to do with it.
Now at all locations. Get more. McGrathAuto.com.
Up to 90-day payment deferral interest accrues on non-0% APR loans. 0% APR for 60 months on select models. $16.67 per $1,000 financed. Offers with approved credit. Ends 3/31/26. See dealer for details.
In Game 3.
Welcome back to the McNett Electric Halftime Report here on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Game brought to you by Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. For parts service and your next ride, see their inventory, MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com, Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. Also, host your next celebration at Sleep Inn and Suites in Lancaster. Enjoy a private party, room, pool access for up to 3 hours. Complimentary pool passes for your guests. Sleep Inn and Suites in Lancaster for all your hotel and lodging needs. Let's see who else we have. We have Lancaster Vet. Now's the time to help Grant County Humane Society. Every dollar is donated and matched up to $500,000 to help build the new facility. Donate today at GrantCountyHumaneSociety.com. Game also brought to you by Southwest Tech and Fenimore, building careers, strengthening communities across Southwest Wisconsin. Apply now for fall 2026 at swtc.edu/apply. Southwest Tech, proud to serve Southwest Wisconsin. Skyline Homes in Lancaster, they congratulate Lancaster Flying Arrow basketball team on a great season. The team at Skyline wishes all area student athletes good luck and success this year. And Heads Up Salon, see Sherry, Jenny, Brittany, and Sydney for highlights, colors, cuts, perms, and more. Grace does nail service, including acrylics and gel-X. Heads Up Salon in Lancaster. Let's take a look at first half stats. Lancaster down by 17 at halftime, 40-23. Leading the way for the Flying Arrows, Taylor Williams, 12 points, including 2 big threes, 6 for Zach Hermson, 3 for Dane Kaufman, and 2 for Brady Mack. That's it offensively for Lancaster. We have them for 7 first-half turnovers. Now for Lake Mills, Colin Christian leading the way, 14 points, 4 3-pointers in the first half for him. Also, 7 for Brady Benish, 4 for Ashton Winger, 3 apiece for Jenner Wellman and Nolan Kolkovich. 8 for Jenner Wellman, 3 for Nolan Kolkovich, and 2 for Tyler Wolin. And also 7 turnovers in the first half on Lake Mills. Those are your first half stats. We'll be back with a look at the shoebox scoreboard next. Our score, 40-23, Lake Mills over Lancaster at halftime here on the McNett Electric Halftime Report on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to your health, having the right team matters. At Medical Associates, more than 200 providers across 30 specialties work together in one connected system, making it easier for you to get the care you need. From preventative visits to specialized treatment, our team is here to guide and support you. With deep roots in the tri-state community, we're proud to be a trusted partner in your health. Medical Associates. Learn more at mahealthcare.com or call 563-584-4570.
In Game 4.
McNett Electric halftime report here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 40-23, Lake Mills leads Lancaster at halftime. We do have some scores to share on the Shoebox scoreboard, brought to you by the Shoebox in Black Earth, largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Wisconsin Rapids Assumption leads Southwestern 26-13 at the half there, so a 13-point lead. Ultra low scoring, though. Lake Mills leads Lancaster here 40-23 at the half, so those are our two games of local interest. Unfortunately, if you're a Wisconsin Badger fan, they're down by 13 points with just over 10 minutes left in that one, 52-39 to Michigan in the Big Ten semifinals. Our game brought to you again by Wolf Construction. Todd Wolf and his crew, reputable for top-quality full-service construction. Put Wolf Construction to task for your next project, Wolf Construction of Lancaster. Wolf's Grantland Graphics, they're a block off the square in Lancaster. They offer full-service copying, printing, wide formats for banners, posters, canvas prints, and much more. Wolf's Grantland Graphics, Lancaster. Intentional Promotions, Amy Dreckman offers heat transfer, embroidery, screen printing, promotional items with no minimums. Intentional Promotions in Lancaster. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster, they congratulate the Flying Arrow boys basketball team on a great season. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster. After the game, stop by for refreshments and snacks. We'll take another break, wrap up our McNett Electric halftime report next. 40-23, Lake Mills leads Lancaster at the break here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home some Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $3,750 through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for a full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneville, Darlington, and Lancaster.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpbl.com.
In Game 5.
And welcome back to the halftime show brought to you by McNett Electric. Our score at the break, 40-23, Lake Mills leading Lancaster by 17. We're just about ready for second half tip-off. Our game brought to you by Les Mack Automotive in Lancaster for Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, plus Ford. You can count on over 50 years of trusted hometown service because at Les Mack, you always get more from Les. And also High Point Family Medicine in Lancaster and Fenimore, proud to support local athletes and their families. They've added new PA Ashley to offer more convenient same-day appointments, High Point Family Medicine. And we are underway. Lancaster has the ball to begin the second half. Controlling for the Flying Arrows. On the right wing, it's Mack. He'll pass it inside to Kaufman. Back out to Mack. Oop. And he is stripped. It's picked off by Wellman. Wellman again continues to shine as a freshman. 8 points in the first half for him. He does not play like a freshman. And again, does not have size, but just very smart, very shifty, and very fast. Good combination for a young man. Top of the key, Benish has it for Lake Mills. Pass underneath. It's Wallin, and a reverse layup is good. Just his second field goal, believe it or not. 4 points for him. But Wallin having a nice finish there. And now, speaking of nice finishes, Taylor Williams slashes through the lane for Lancaster and gets one. 42-25, but Lancaster can't get into a answering bucket for bucket. They've got to, obviously, if they want to come back, get stops and go on a run. We'll see if they can do that against this talented Lake Mills team. Wellman, three, no good, but an offensive rebound for Winger. Putback is blocked, but a foul. Winger swatted down low by Brady Schmitz, but either got some hand or body contact in there, and that will put Ashton Winger to the free throw line to shoot two. Again, 42-25. Winger had 4 points at halftime. First free throw is good. Winger, 3 of 3 from the line. In fact, that's an interesting stat. Winger is the only one to shoot free throws so far for Lake Mills. Second one is no good. Zach Hermson gets the rebound for Lancaster. And he has it poked away by Woline for a moment, but gets it back. Now a cross-court pass to Kaufman. Stops and pops for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Wellman. He was fighting for it with Zach Hermson and landed hard on his back and looks to be in some major pain. In fact, his teammates are calling the coach and trainers over to him. So he, boy, you hate to see this. He will be attended to. They're going to look at him. Really came down hard on the court, and his left knee is already in a brace, so you're not sure if maybe he aggravated that as well. But while they attend to him, we'll thank our sponsors. They include Midwest Motorsports. Visit their showroom in Kieler for parts service, your next ride. See their inventory, MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com. That's Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. Also, host your next celebration at Sleep Inn and Suites in Lancaster. Enjoy a private party, room, pool access for up to 3 hours, complimentary pool passes for your guests. Sleep Inn and Suites in Lancaster for all your hotel and lodging needs. Game brought to you by the Grant County Humane Society. For every dollar donated, it's matched up to $500,000 to help build their new facility. Donate today at GrantCountyHumaneSociety.com. And Wellman gets up to his feet. Not sure if he's going to be able to walk without aid back to the bench. He still hasn't taken a step. No, well, he's walking. He is walking on his own power, so that's good news. He is heading for the locker room. Our game brought to you by Southwest Tech and Fenimore, building careers, strengthening communities across Southwest Wisconsin. Apply now for fall 2026 at swtc.edu/apply. Southwest Tech proud to serve Southwest Wisconsin. Back to action, Lake Mills ball. And they set up their half-court offense here with Woline. Deep 3 left. Off the front of the rim, goes over the backboard. No good. 43-25, Lake Mills with a commanding lead. 16-16 left in the second half. Does Lancaster have a run in them? We shall see. Dane Kaufman brings it up for the Flying Arrows. Controls on the right wing. Directing traffic, top of the key. Hands it off, right side. That's Brady Mack. And a ball stolen by Woline. He'll have a dunk on the other end. 6 points for Woline. 45-25. Nice steal and score, and another steal, but they're going to call Woline for the foul here. Otherwise, he'd have had back-to-back dunks on breakaways, I'm guessing. There was nobody back for Lancaster. Brady Mack comes out of the game for the Flying Arrows. And Lancaster will inbound baseline right. It is Zach Hermson. He gets it out to Brady Schmitz. Schmitz hands it off now to Williams. And here comes the dribble drive. This by Lucas Weber back to Dane Kaufman, top of the key. Schmitz in the corner. Baseline by Weber. Draws the foul and one. That was a nice take. Lucas Weber goes baseline and gets the and one. I think they've put the points on the scoreboard. There we go. 45-27. Chance at a three-point play. Free throw is good. So Weber, a three-point play. Lancaster still down 45-28. Still a 17-point lead. That was the halftime lead. So really haven't made much headway, have the Flying Arrows here in this second half. Here's a drive by Christian. Layup too strong. Rebound corralled by Hermson. Hermson in transition. He's going to take it in all the way to the rim and gets the layup. Nice finger roll by Zach Hermson. Adds to his total 6 points and now a steal. Picked off by Hermson. And he's going to attack. Does a Euro step, throws it up and missed. Wanted a foul. 45-30. Lake Mills leading by 15, 14:43 to go here in the second half. Benish has it on the right wing for Lake Mills. He'll drive the lane, kicks it out to Wooleen. And we have a whistle and a timeout taken by Lake Mills and Coach Steve Hicklin. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Our game brought to you by Skyline Homes in Lancaster. They congratulate the Flying Arrow basketball team on a great season. Skyline Homes wishing all area student-athletes good luck and success this year. At Heads Up Salon, see Sherry, Jenny, Brittany, and Sydney for highlights, colors, cuts, perms, and more. See Grace for nail services, including acrylics, gel-X, and at Heads Up Salon in Lancaster. Wolf Construction, Todd Wolf and the crew, reputable for top-quality full-service construction. Put Wolf Construction to the task on your next project. Wolf Construction in Lancaster. Also, Wolf's Grantland Graphics to block off the square in Lancaster. They offer full-service copying and printing, wide format for banners, posters, canvas prints, and much more. Wolf's Grantland Graphics in Lancaster. Game also brought to you by Downtown Liquors. They congratulate the Flying Arrows on a great season. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster for your after-game refreshments and snacks. Back to action here. What do we have? Lake Mills inbounding. In front of their student section, throwing it in. It's Nolan Kolkovich. Gets it up to Benish, who sets up at the top of the key. Here's a pass inside to Wooleen, and he lays it up for two. Well, Tyler Wooleen, very quiet in the first half. He's starting to heat up here in the second half. That was certainly a point of emphasis for Lancaster to shut him down, which they did in the first half, but Lake Mills said, we've got enough other good guys. And they certainly proved that in the first half. 47-30. Lake Mills still a 17-point lead here, 13:58 to play in the second half. Kaufman hands it off to Taylor Williams to the corner. Open three. Weber, no good. Bounces out. Rebound to Lake Mills. Wooleen has it out near half court. And a steal. I'm not sure who Wooleen was throwing that to, but he tips it away and gets a steal back for Lake Mills. I don't know. Wooleen just, I didn't see the Lancaster player in his passing lane and just threw it away, but thankfully for him, he got it right back. Now Lake Mills will spread the ball out, burn some clock. Here comes Christian. Dishes. Gets it down to Winger. Back out to Christian. And a whistle and a foul on Lucas Weber of Lancaster. Game brought to you by Les Mack Automotive in Lancaster. For Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or Ford, you can always count on over 50 years of trusted hometown service, because at Les Mack, you'll always get more from Les and High Point Family Medicine in Lancaster and Fenimore. They're proud to support local athletes and their families. They've added a new PA, Ashley, to offer more convenient same-day appointments. High Point Family Medicine. Lake Mills has it out of the foul. Underneath, Winger, nope, missed it close. Ball batted around, and Lancaster comes away with the rebound. Now Hermsen in transition, looking to attack. Does, down the lane, and one! Zach Hermsen starting to catch fire. 10 points for him. He'll go to the free throw line, try for a three-point play here. They're really late in putting points up on the board. They put the two up finally, and now Hermsen looking to add to that. The free throw is good. They put that one up right away. 47-33. They're not quick on the trigger. It's the Oregon staff. I'm not trying to give them a hard time. They're doing a good job of hosting. 47-33. Wide open is Christian underneath for the layup. Colin Christian all alone with the easy two. Now on the other end, Kaufman for Lancaster gets it down to Taylor Williams. 49-33. Lancaster needs to go on a run here. Hermsen, he'll stop and pop for three, and he got it! Well, Zach Hermsen, he has come alive. 49-36 now. Christian gets it on the other end for Lake Mills. He'll drive to the rim. Missed it. Rolled off. Thought that was going to go in. Hermsen on the other end. Has it on the right wing. Backdoor pass is tipped Good job by Christian of reading that pass because it was kind of a circle play in which Lucas Weber was circling around the perimeter and then cutting towards back door. Knocked out of bounds by Lake Mills. Off the inbound, Dane Kaufman has it out on the right wing for Lancaster. 49-36. Lake Mills leads. Kaufman, deep three. Top of the key. It's no good. Rebound, Woleen. And he'll pass it up ahead to Christian. Looks to drive. Puts up the shot in traffic and scores. That was a tough one by Colin Christian. He had 4 threes in the first half for Lake Mills. 51-36. Lake Mills on top. 11-13 to play. Taylor Williams driving. Lost the handle. It's stolen by Woleen. Woleen on the other end. He will be fouled. That's not a bad foul. If you're Taylor Williams, yeah. Otherwise, you're giving up a layup. So, not a bad foul on his part. Make Woleen earn it at the line. And Williams, actually, it's only his first personal, so not in any sort of foul trouble. It is the 4th team foul on Lancaster in the second half. There's 3 on Lake Mills. The first free throw is no good by Woleen. One more free throw. That one no good either. That's a surprise. He missed both. Zach Hermson on the other end. Pass underneath to Dane Kaufman. Spins. Puts it up in traffic. Gets his own miss. Puts it back again. Missed it again. That time the rebound was corralled by Ashton Winger. Lake Mills ball. 51-36. Boy, a couple really good looks there. Lancaster could have used those points. But Kaufman couldn't connect. Christian on the other end has it way outside, left wing. He'll drive the lane. The layup is short. Rebound, Taylor Williams, but then he threw it away. And layup by Winger after the turnover. Boy, that was a unforced error on Lancaster. And, when you're trying to claw your way back, here's an offensive foul called on Zach Hermson. When you're trying to claw your way back, you can't afford those kind of mistakes. There's another one of those kind of mistakes, an offensive foul. Hermson talking with the official just to hear what he did wrong or what not to do. 53-36, Lake Mills leading. 10-10 to play. Approaching the halfway point here of this second half, and Lancaster has trimmed it to about 15 is as close as they've gotten. Christian hands it off to Benish. And passes underneath to Winger. Back out to Benish, who shoots the 3, but he misses, but Winger gets the rebound. Put back, no good, but a foul. 2 shots coming at the line. Still a 17-point lead for Lake Mills, which was the halftime lead, and a chance to add to that here at the free throw line for Ashton Winger. The first free throw, though, is no good. 3 missed free throws in a row for Lake Mills, and Winger's missed his last 2 after making his first 3. Let's see if he can stop that slide here. This free throw is good. 54-36, Lake Mills. 9:38 to play. Second half. Lancaster ball. Dane Kaufman in the corner. Gets it out to Mack. Ball deflected. And Zach Hermson will recover in the backcourt and reset. Has it out on the left wing. Hermson. Pull-up jumper. Over Woleen. Missed it. Rebound corralled underneath by Kolkovich. Still 54-36. Lake Mills leading Lancaster, 9:07 to go. Pretty quiet in here at the moment. Here's a 3 from the corner from Woleen. He got it. Not going to be quiet anymore. That's the first 3 of the game for Woleen, who's had a big second half. Taylor Williams drives in for Lancaster, gives it off to Hermson. Now to Mack. Looking to attack, spins to the rim. Nice move. And he scores. And a timeout will be taken on the floor. This is a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. The score, 57-38. Lake Mills on top of Lancaster. 8:42 left in the second half here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Milk has been building champions for centuries. Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle, and low-fat chocolate milk restores postgame muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why the pros know they're gonna need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at GonnaNeedMilk.com. GONNA needmilk.com. Brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
The weather can be unpredictable in the Tri-States. Tune in to 97.7 WGLR and we'll keep you up to date on all cancellations and delays affecting the Tri-States. Cancellations and delays are presented by Avercamp Auto Body. This is Rose from Avercamp Auto Body on Main Street in Platteville. You can rely on us for complete and professional auto body repair services. Whether it's paint, frame straightening, glass repair, or replacement, we do it all. Avercamp Auto Body on Main Street in Platteville. Check us out on Facebook and online at avercampautobody.com.
In Game 6.
Rob Spangler back from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. 57-38, Lake Mills leading Lancaster. Zach Hermson knocks the ball out of bounds as Christian brought it up to set up the half court for Lake Mills, so they'll rebound, or inbound rather, in front of their own bench. Will the L-Cats. Taking it, Brady Benish. Behind the back dribble, drives the lane, and then throws it out of bounds. Miscommunication on the pass to Ashton Winger. Be a turnover on the L-Cats. 57-38. Lake Mills leading Lancaster with 8:26 to play. Again, if Lancaster has a run in them, they need to start now. Probably needed to start a little while ago, to be honest with you. Pass to Taylor Williams. Back out to Kaufman. Lost the handle for a moment, then regains. Kaufman off the screen. Dribbles in. Dishes it out. Hands it off. Hermson for three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, offensive board, taken by Brody Krubel. Now wide open underneath. Layup good by Dane Kaufman. Haven't been a lot of those. You got to give credit to Lake Mills defense for not allowing a lot of easy looks for Lancaster. We have a whistle and a foul on the floor on Brady Mack. This will be the 7th team foul on Lancaster, so the 1-and-1 bonus is in effect, and that'll put Colin Christian to the free throw line to shoot free throws for the first time today. Still, though, a 17-point lead. That's what they've pretty much maintained throughout the second half. First free throw is good by Christian. So Lake Mills now up 18, 58-40. 7:46 left. Second one is good. Christian hits both. Sub comes in for Lancaster here. Checking in, it's Brady Schmitz. The Arrows are going to need to, again, start hitting some shots. Kaufman for three, missed it. Deep left wing, rebound taken by Christian. Passes it up ahead to Wooleen. Spins, drives to the basket, spins again. Backdoor pass. Three-pointer, right wing, side iron by Kolkovich, no good. Rebound, Taylor Williams. Williams up ahead, wide open. Brady Mack, layup good. 59-42, Lake Mills up, 7:11 to play. I mean, Lancaster can certainly strike quickly. They did there in transition. That's what they're going to need to do, but they got to get stops. Christian's shot blocked. I believe that was blocked by Schmitz. Schmitz gets it on the other end. He's looking to attack. Reverse layup. Missed it. A rebound corralled underneath by Ashton Winger of Lake Mills. 59-42. Lake Mills leads. 6:44 to play. Christian directing traffic. Gets it back to Benish. Benish now will hand off to Wooleen. We have a whistle and a foul. Benish. Haven't been many offensive fouls on Lake Mills today, so those are the officials leaning that way. 59-42. Lake Mills with the lead. 6:28 to play. Top of the key, Schmitz Over to Hermsen. Deep three, left wing, no good. Rebound, Lake Mills. Benish pushes it up the floor. He still hasn't crossed half court yet. And a timeout is taken. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. Our score, 59-42, Lake Mills leading Lancaster here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Farmers deserve nothing less than the best to keep their operations growing. We've believed that since opening our doors over 40 years ago. At AgroLiquid, our team of experts work with you to formulate a nutrition program that connects your fertilizer needs with your cropping goals, merging agronomy with economics on your farm. Get solid agronomic advice and positive results that'll make you a return on your fertilizer investment. Find your crop nutrition expert at agroliquid.com.
Some guys are really into smoking meat. Some are really into golf. And some are into poring over soil samples to determine ideal phosphorus rates. Weird? Not when it works for your crops. At AgroLiquid, our agronomists live this stuff every day, meaning you get expert advice, trial data, and products that deliver the nutrients your crops need to thrive. Find your weirdly knowledgeable agronomist today at agroliquid.com.
In Game 7.
6:09 remaining in this sectional championship. Division III boys basketball. Lancaster gets a steal out of the break. Dane Kaufman takes it inside and draws a foul on Brady Benish. Benish picks up his third personal, team's fifth. Dane Kaufman will shoot 2 shots at the line for Lancaster, down 59-42. First free throw is good by Kaufman. Kaufman now with 6 points. Second one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound corralled by Lake Mills. Moline brings the ball up the floor here for Lake Mills. We have a whistle as he looked to drive. Foul on Lancaster. The 1-and-1 bonus is in effect, so back to the free throw line. Moline will be shooting the 1-and-1 here. First half is good. Moline had been 0 for 2 at the line, surprisingly. Game brought to you by High Point Family Medicine. Lancaster and Fenimore, proud to support local athletes and their families. Second free throw is good. So Moline hits both. They've added new PA Ashley to offer more convenient same-day appointments. High Point Family Medicine. And we have some subs coming in here. I believe for the first time tonight, Mason Rosales Gray checks into the game. Game brought to you by Amcor, global leader in quality packaging solutions for consumer healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available in manufacturing. Visit amcor.com for more information. Amcor, Lancaster. There's a three-pointer by Kaufman, no good. Rebound corralled by Lake Mills. Outlet pass up ahead, and laying it up is Mason Rosales Gray. His first basket of the game. 63-43, a 20-point game. Lake Mills. Now a step back three by Taylor Williams is no good. Ball corralled by Nolan Kolkovich of Lake Mills, and got a reach-in foul on Dane Kaufman. They want to thank Lancaster Auto Body, a specialized in top-quality collision repair, leaving your vehicle looking as good as new. Lancaster Auto Body, where they say we meet by accident. See them at Lancaster Auto Body LLC. Sups.com for fuel your fitness journey with Alani Energy. $2 a can, just $2 a can for Alani Energy. Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, Platteville locations. Back Nine Golf Simulator in Platteville, a sponsor as well. Moline shooting the 1-and-1 and hits the first one there. He's hit 3 free throws in a row. Back Nine, you can play Augusta in Platteville. Find the Back Nine on Facebook for details. Back Nine Golf Simulator, Business 151 Platteville. Second free throw good. 65-43. Lake Mills adding to their lead with 5:17 left. Pull-up jumper, no good by Taylor Williams. We got a whistle and a foul on the rebound, I think, on Williams. Back to the free throw line. It's double bonus time, too, so 2 shots every time there's a foul now. Game brought to you by WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler, WCC-brands.com. Cold Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City, and at coldacresgolfandgrill.com. AppliedMicro.biz, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and at AppliedMicro.biz. Veterinary Associates. First free throw by Woleen, no good. We were saying, Veterinary Associates, Hazel Green and Galena, and Lyle Financial Group in Platteville. Also Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center, Bloomington at the bottom of Main and Platteville as well. Second free throw does fall for Woleen. 66-43. Lake Mills, 5:07 to go. Deep three by Kaufman. In and out, no good. Offensive rebound for Lancaster, but then it's stripped and stolen. That one's stolen away by Christian. And outlet pass up ahead to Winger. Layup is good. It's number 42. That would be not somebody on my roster. He's not on the official Lake Mills rosters. I do not know who that is. Here's a pull-up jumper by Hermson. It's no good. 42 gets the rebound, and 42 outlets. Up ahead, layup good. I do know who that is. That's Ashton Winger. Winger lays it up. He's listed on the roster. Top of the key here. Hermson has it. Right wing. Looking to drive. Attacks. Reverse layup. Missed it. Game brought to you by Medical Associates Clinic. Trusted Tri-State Healthcare leader. Serving Cuba City, Lancaster, and Platteville communities. Here's another layup. This is by number 42. And Lancaster will call a timeout with 4:08 to go. 72-43. You can see Lake Mills pulling away now. We'll be back after this timeout here. It's actually a 30. We'll keep it here. Our sponsors, though, we can't thank them enough. Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Platteville. They power our audio stream. Cunis, their service department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday. Head to Cunis in Platteville. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland, TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Also Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or finishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Certified Association installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's in Benton. Krantz Auto Parts. Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repairs on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts. Krantz Hardware do it best in Fenimore. Here comes the dribble drive by Hermson. Missed it, and he put it back, and it's good. Also, Bouse Electric. Call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher. Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. People's State Bank, personal home business, ag loans. Visit one of their convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com, member FDIC. Pass into the lane here, and ball stripped out of bounds. That was Nolan Kolkovich. It will stay Lake Mills basketball. Also, Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's salutes our local athletes. They have over 40 years of professional friendly service. And SoundCloud, that is where you can find archived audio of our broadcasts. Download the SoundCloud app, search Queen Bee Radio Sports. It's powered by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center. Ball is stolen here by Lancaster. It's picked off by Lucas Weber. He'll pass it up ahead to Brady Mack. 3:18 to play. Ball loose and thrown away by Lancaster. That'll be a turnover. Pass ahead to Winger, backdoor to Woleen, and Winger will lay it up for two. 74-45, all Lake Mills. Back on the other end, a floater by Taylor Williams. Boy, he's played great tonight. Taylor Williams, one of the lone bright spots for Lancaster, him and Zach Hermson. But Lancaster just didn't have enough, and this Lake Mills team is really good. 2 losses on the season for a reason. Number 1 seed for a reason, right? Backdoor pass, Woleen, layup, good. They will do well at state, I would imagine. Perhaps favorites to win it all. Here's a step back 3 by Kaufman. It's good. Dane Kaufman, timeout taken. Lake Mills 2:20 to play. 76-50. Lake Mills going to the bench. Their starters will come out. Not sure if all these guys are going to be listed on their roster, but, hopefully they are. I know Rosales Gray is listed. He is going to bring the ball up the floor. Looked like he might have traveled. Passes it up ahead to Cam Hack. Back out to Gray for three. No good. Hack, the putback. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. 78-50. Lake Mills, minute 59 to play. Hermson on the other end for Lancaster. Passes underneath. Lancaster reserves out there as well. Here's a three from the corner by Aiden Wilson. It's no good. And Gray kicks it to the corner for Lake Mills. Back to Hack. I'm just realizing his name rhymes with a lot of stuff. Hack for three. No good. Rebound corralled by Taylor Williams. Passes it ahead. Here's a pull-up jumper. No good. Fired by Bush. Outlet pass. In transition, a layup is good by Ace Everson. Ace! You don't see a lot of aces. I can only think of the guy from Kiss. Not sure if his parents are Kiss fans, but Ace with the basket. 80-50 now. This one all over but the shouting. Minute 13 left. And Taylor Williams will sub out for one last time for Lancaster, the senior, playing his final game. Subbing in Ethan Cicero. The seniors on this Lancaster team, Zach Hermson, Brady Schmitz, Dane Kaufman, Taylor Williams, Brody Krubel, Anthony Bush, Aiden Wilson, and Brady Mack, all seniors. And Hermson now comes out as well, playing his final game as a Flying Arrow. And great season despite losing here in the sectional championship. I know they wanted to get to state, but Lake Mills, as we said, very good. 80-50. Here's a step back three, right wing, no good by Wilson. We have a whistle. Not sure what the stoppage was for there. Lake Mills has the ball. Maybe did it carry him out? Did it go out of bounds? Anyway, Lake Mills balls. Hack for three. Got it. Cam Hack. He's a sophomore. 83-50. Step back three on the other end is wedged between the backboard and the rim by number 14, Aiden Wilson. It's been that kind of day for Lancaster, right? Got to laugh about it. 24, Trayson Fishnick subs in. Lancaster going to their bench. 35 seconds left. Step back three, no good. Well, Lake Mill fans still very enthralled to see their backups get some points. Oh, here we go. Are we going to have a dunk? Yes. Yes, we are. Ethan Glinicki, if I'm saying that right. He's a senior. Wow. Not only he can dunk, he doesn't play, but he can dunk. There's a three on the other end, banking it off of the backboard Ethan Cicero for Lancaster. And that'll do it. Final 85-53. Lake Mills over Lancaster. We'll be back with our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show next here on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 8.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Mast Water Technology makes it easy to relax with their spring hot tub sale on now through March 23rd. That's where you can get up to $1,500 off instantly or get special financing for up to 60 months on a Bullfrog Spa. Only Bullfrog Spas feature the Jetpack Therapy System. Each seat has its own unique interchangeable seat back, so everyone gets the massage they want every time. Bullfrog Spas from Mast Water Technology, Platteville and Dubuque.
In Game 8.
And welcome back to the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show, brought to you by Tri-State Roofing. And our final score tonight is 85-53, Lake Mills over Lancaster. I want to thank our sponsors, Pilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service Montfort, Edward Jones, Reeves Wealth Management, Platteville, Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel, also Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington, Garthwaite Real Estate, New Home Construction, McKeon Landscaping Services in Blanchardville, Saunders Oil Company of Warren, Illinois, First Response Excavating and Grading of Bloomington, Bender Outdoors on the Square in Lancaster, Century 21 affiliated Boscobel, so Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs, Century 21 Boscobel. Anytime Roofing, visit them at anytimeroofingwi.com to see how they can help with your next roofing or siding project. The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville, offering a history of caring and understanding. Each family is unique. They'll honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory, Platteville. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz, West End Salvage, for recycling, as well as construction, demolition waste too, West End Salvage of Lancaster. Northland Buildings, also Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, and Cuba City and Darlington. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialists. The pros at Brian's Body and Paint get the job done right. For unexpected dings, major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. And Breckler Insurance Group, for all your insurance needs, see Steve Landowski at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. Also, Community First Bank, first for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. McNett Electric of Belmont, they can assist you with all your electrical needs. Whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, residential, Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call ready to help you. McNett Electric of Belmont. And Claire Bank has 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Looking at the shoebox scoreboard, sad news to report. Wisconsin falls to Michigan in the Big Ten semifinals today by a final score of 68-65. So Michigan wins. Badgers will not win the Big Ten championship, but they will go to the NCAA tournament. Last scoring update we had on our other game over on Super Hits 106, Division 5 sectional championship, Southwestern taking on Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. It was a 3-point game with 7 minutes to play. That was the last update that we have. Of course, you can follow along with that game, though, on our sister station, Super Hits 106, and also on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. In fact, I may bring that up to see where we're at. Looks like 43-33 is the current score as we speak, with how much time left? Must be a timeout taken on the floor. So 43-39 is the score, actually. And that is a 4-point ball game. So still anybody's game there. Southwestern looking to punch their ticket to state. Barneveld, of course, playing later on at 4 o'clock this afternoon. In a couple hours, they'll be playing over at Watertown versus Sheboygan Lutheran here on 97.7 Country at 3:40 pregame and tip-off at 4 p.m. That'll be on YouTube as well. I want to thank some more sponsors, though. Amcor Global, a global leader in high-quality packaging solutions for consumer and healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available in manufacturing. Visit Amcor.com for more information. Amcor in Lancaster. We'll take another break. More of our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show next. 85-53 the final as the Lake Mills L-Cats get the win over Lancaster here in this sectional championship on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost-effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for a full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster.
In Game 9.
And welcome back to our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. I hate to tell you to tune out now, but, maybe now would be a good time to tune out. Well, our game's over with, #1, 85-53, a blowout. Lake Mills over Lancaster, so Lake Mills will head to state. Lancaster season comes to a close, but we have a 1-point game, folks, in another sectional championship. Southwestern taking on another private school, Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. Right now, Southwestern down a point with 45 seconds left. Assumption does have the ball, and they miss a pull-up jumper, and we have a whistle and a foul on the rebound. I guess I'm calling play-by-play of a game. You can hear play-by-play up. So I'll just, I'll tell you to do. Tune in to Super Hits 106 right now. RJ Osterhaus has the call, or watch it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. But Southwestern is going to the free throw line. They were fouled, and somebody is standing in front of the huddle camera. Boy, they must have a low-hanging huddle camera at Westby. Somebody's hat is in the way. First free throw is good, and we have a tie game there. Southwestern and Assumption with 34.7 seconds left. Again, I'm not trying to call play-by-play of another game, but, boy, this is thrilling. This is thrilling. The Southwestern Wildcats on the precipice of punching their ticket to state, and somebody needs to move their head. Second free throw is good. Boy. Yeah, there we go. And now a 1-point lead for Southwestern with 32 seconds left in that one. Again, RJ Osterhaus calling the action over on Super Hits 106 and on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Wisconsin Rapids Assumption has the ball with, down to 15 seconds now. They almost lost it. Down to 10 seconds. Timeout on the court with 7.6 seconds for Assumption. Wisconsin Rapids Assumption trailing Southwestern 44-43. Oh my goodness. I don't mean to call another game, but this is compelling stuff right here, people. Compelling stuff. We'll continue our post-game show, Tri-State Roofing LLC, here in a moment. And actually, I'm going to take another timeout. We'll be back. We'll recap stats from our game. Again, the final 85-53 Lake Mills over Lancaster. We'll recap those stats for you coming up after this break. And maybe we'll have a final score in the Southwestern Wisconsin Rapids Assumption game over on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Maybe you should go check that out. All right, we'll be back after this on 97.7 Country and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
Bex recognizes this week's player with heart, Toby Schaefer from Spring Valley High School, for his commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
Toby's a three-sport athlete who enjoys the friendships and mentorships created by high school sports. Through 4-H, he's been showing beef cattle for 9 years. He's grown up on his family's small beef and crop farm with plans to attend college and major in agricultural engineering. He said growing up on a small farm has him wanting to help change the industry to better support those small farmers.
Our whole community is mostly based off small farming, and it can be hard, the equipment prices for the larger machinery. So
like being an ag engineer, try to focus on building smaller, cost-effective equipment.
Toby knows he can't do it by himself and will need to get others to buy in.
Yeah, it would take a lot of connections to make, working with a bigger, larger company for it to take effect. And then, like when I'm at college, I hope to make some connections with some bigger operations that could help me make this possible.
At Beck's, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
In Game 10.
Hey, welcome back to the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. 85-53 is the final score. Lake Mills wins. They'll punch their ticket to state over Lancaster today. But of more important news to our Southwest Wisconsin listeners, Southwestern leads and time has expired, and they are punching their ticket to state. Southwestern over Wisconsin Rapids Assumption in Division 5. They knock off the private school behemoth. Southwestern, the Cardiac Cats, are punching their ticket to state. Way to go, Southwestern Wildcats and Coach Nimitz. Time expired, the final there, 44-43. R.J. Osterhaus, I'm sure, will have a very jubilant Coach Nimitz and players on his post-game show and all that coming up over on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Not the same atmosphere here for Lancaster as they sadly lose in a big way. 85-53 is our final score. We'll recap, again, our post-game stats. Those are coming up next. We do want to thank some more sponsors, though. Couldn't do this without them. Amcor is a global leader in high-quality packaging solutions for consumer and healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available in manufacturing. Visit Amcor.com for more information. Amcor in Lancaster. Game also brought to you by, who else do we have? Southwest Health, over 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Laley Center in Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialists, Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe, and Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld, Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. And let's see, who else do we have? I don't want to leave anybody out. Southwest. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we already have that one. Dental Office in Lancaster, trusted name for high-quality family dental. That's they're now accepting patients. Dental Office on the square in Lancaster. Rural Mutual Insurance Agents, John Raggets, Deneen Dahl. Raggets and Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all your farm, personal, business, life insurance needs. Call them today at their office in Lancaster. Also, Majestic View Dairy of Lancaster. From the farm to your fridge, they produce milk for delicious, nutritious beverages and foods. Learn more at Majestic View Classroom on Facebook. Also, Warco Transportation. For employment opportunities or to plan your next getaway, visit warcotransportation.com. Warco Transportation of Bloomington. Doolittle's in Lancaster. Eat, drink, and be Irish this coming Tuesday at Doolittle's. Kitchen is open, and they have corned beef and cabbage and Reuben's from 11 to 10 p.m. Full menu, takeout, and green beverages. Doolittle's on the square, Lancaster. Lancaster Dental Associates and Fenimore Smiles get you the smile you want, the health you deserve. Learn more at lankdent.com. Zippy's Brass Rail in Lancaster congratulates the basketball team on a fantastic season. Locations in Lancaster, 2 in Platteville, Montfort, Rui, Glen Haven, Janesville, and Blue Mounds. Allegiant Oil, your energy neighbor. And Downtown Liquors, of course, along with Bender Outdoors on the square in Lancaster. Northland Buildings, contact Joe Ryder, get the quality Northland building built tough for the Northland. And Pizzeria Uno in the Annex. Boy, that could hit the spot. And the Back Bar, Southwest Wisconsin's favorite way to celebrate anytime. Pizza and drinks, Pizzeria Uno and the Annex in Platteville. We'll take another break, and yes, I promise we will get you the post-game stats. Those are next on the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. Plus, we'll hand out awards. 85-53, Lake Mills over Lancaster here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game 3 minutes.
The Boscobel Chamber of Commerce invites you to shop small and support our businesses, which offer a variety of goods and services. To learn more about the Boscobel Chamber, visit boscobelwisconsin.com. Mr. Tom's Auto Body in Boscobel encourages you to do your business locally. From groceries to gas to service work, hobbies, and entertainment. We all benefit when you keep your dollars local. This reminder is from Mr. Tom's Auto Body and Paint in Boscobel. The Boscobel Chamber of Commerce invites you to shop local and experience all that the Boscobel businesses offer for you, your family, and your friends. The Boscobel Chamber of Commerce invites you to shop local and experience all that the Boscobel businesses offer for you, your family, and your friends. Visit boscobelwisconsin.com.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So I own a coffee shop, and I wanted to label everything with our logo.
That's ambitious.
Cups, boxes, bags.
Ooh, that'll add up.
Not at all. Because right now, Staples prints custom labels for 30% off.
30% off? That's shockingly affordable branding.
Yep. Now our logo and URL are seen all over town.
Brand your business for less at Staples.
That was easy.
Shop Staples in store, online, or in the app by 4/4 to unlock. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Macy's Signature One Day Sale has the best of the best finds hitting stores now, like Charter Club linen tops under $40, and dressy kids and babies looks are 30 to 60% off. Even Nespresso machine bundles are just $169.99. Plus, Star Rewards members earn $10 in Star Money faster during bonus days. Only at Macy's One Day Sale today. Savings off select prices. Exclusions apply.
Hello, Daryl with Multiple Ventures Duct Cleaning. Not duct, air duct. At Multiple Ventures Duct Cleaning, we can clean your air ducts so you can breathe easy, cutting down on dust and helping your system run more efficient. A clean home is a healthy home. We also can do your dryer vents. Call us today at 608-306-2541. And be sure to follow Multiple Ventures Duct Cleaning on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Breathe easy with Multiple Ventures Duct Cleaning.
Grain markets move fast, and reacting to every headline can lead to stress and second guessing. If you're looking for a clearer, more consistent approach to marketing your grain, join Compeer Financial on March 18th at 1 p.m. for a free webinar, Reframing Grain Marketing. From price reaction to risk strategy, you'll learn from grain market experts on how future markets work, how to separate futures from basis decisions, and how to better understand your overall risk position. It's practical, it's foundational, and it's free. Register today at compeer.com/webinar.
It's time for the Tri-State Roofing Postgame Show. This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Final score today, 85-53, Lake Mills over Lancaster in dominant fashion. They punched their ticket to state. Lancaster season comes to a close in a sectional championship, but heck of a season for the Flying Arrows as they finish the year at 19-10 and fall one game short of state. Welcome back to the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. Game brought to you by the folks at Lancaster Vet Clinic. Now's the time to help. Grant County Humane Society. Every dollar donated is matched up to $500,000 to help build their new facility. Donate today. GrantCountyHumaneSociety.com. Also, the game brought to you by Southwest Tech in Fenimore, building careers, strengthening communities across Southwest Wisconsin. Apply now for fall 2026. swtc.edu/apply. Southwest Tech, proud to serve Southwest Wisconsin. All right, time for stats. You've been waiting for them. You've been patiently waiting. Here we go. Our post-game stats. We'll start with Lancaster. Leading the way for the Arrows, Taylor Williams has 16, and Zach Hermson have 16. Really the two players who carried the load today, not just today, but really all season for the Flying Arrows. And they both went out as seniors. Very good performances, 16 apiece for Zach Hermson and Taylor Williams. 9 for Dane Kaufman, 6 for Brady Mack, 3 for Lucas Weber, 2 for Ethan Cicero off the bench. Lancaster unofficially had them with 12 turnovers. Now for Lake Mills leading the way. 20 points for Colin Christian. He had 4 threes in the first half. That had him at 14 points at halftime, led all scorers. Had 6 more, of course, not from three-point land, 3 field goals in the second half, but 20 points for Colin Christian, lead all scorers today. Also, Tyler Woline, 18 points for him. He only had 2 at halftime, but finishes with 18, so an excellent second half out of Tyler Woline. Lancaster did bottle him up as best they could in that first half. Ashton Winger with 12. Other scorers, 8 points for Jenner Wellman, who unfortunately left the game with an injury. So the young man is a freshman. Good news there. Hopefully he can recover from his knee injury. Not sure if he'll be able to play at State. Obviously, he's a heck of a player, though. Really impressive freshman. But he finishes with 8 points. 7 for Brady Benish. 5 for Cam Hack off the bench. 3 for Nolan Kolkovich. That was a three-pointer. And 2 points apiece for Ethan Glinecki. I think I said that right. Glinecki. He's a senior, actually, on a slam dunk. Granted, it was garbage time, but still. Pretty exciting for Ethan Glinecki. And then Ace Everson, 2 points off the bench as well. Unofficially had Lake Mills for 10 turnovers in the game. Those are your post-game stats. We'll take another break. Be back to wrap up our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show, hand out awards, and check that scoreboard. Of course, exciting news. Southwestern Wildcats, they do punch their ticket to state with a 1-point win over Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. You can hear the post-game show to that one over on Super Hits 106 and watch it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We do have one more sectional championship. Barneveld trying to punch their ticket to state and trying to slay another private school. They take on Sheboygan Lutheran at Watertown. That's right here on 97.7 Country, coming up at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Pregame in a little over an hour from now. So I do have to wrap up, and we'll do that next.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
I'm Todd Mitchell, Vice President, Retail Lending Officer at Mound City Bank in Platteville. Are you ready to start building that dream home you've always wanted? We'll be there for you through the entire process, from securing the loan when you find the perfect property to managing your construction loan. We keep the process moving so you can focus on making memories. Contact us at Mound City Bank at 888-622-6069. And let's get working on making your dream a reality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mound City Bank.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for a full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
And welcome back to the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. Rob Spangler wrapping up from Oregon this afternoon. And Lancaster, unfortunately, falls to Lake Mills 85-53. Lake Mills advances to state. Lancaster's season comes to a close. Time to hand out some awards, though. Those are powered by our friends at Hermson's Ace Hardware. They're our MVP sponsors. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. Hermson's will be the MVP for the next project in your home. Go to Hermson's in Bloomington and Platteville. We're going to do co-MVPs. Why? Because these two seniors for Lancaster both had 16 points and really played great games despite the loss. Zach Hermson and Taylor Williams. Both of them are MVPs of today's game. Even though their team lost, they gave everything they had on that court, and that's all you can ask out of players. That's our MVP. It's brought to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. Hermson's will be the MVP for the next project in your home. Go to Hermson's in Bloomington and Platteville. All right, our scrapper of the game. That is the player whose scrappiness and hustle stood out in trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. I'm going to give this to a player from Lake Mills, but not their leading scorer, not their second leading scorer, actually the player who got injured, sadly, because he impressed the heck out of me, the freshman, Jenner Wellman. He finished with 8 points, but it wasn't his scoring so much. It was just he was an absolute problem and pest for Lancaster, constantly getting rebounds, constantly doing the little things. Just, as a freshman, he did, as I said numerous times during the game, he does not play like a freshman, number one. Number two, he doesn't have size. He's not a big guy at only 5'10", or that's what he's listed at, one of the shorter players on the court, but he is the epitome of scrappy and hustle. That's what he is, and that's why he's going to win our West End Salvage Scrapper of the game. And, again, we hope his knee injury is nothing significant. I know he did have a brace on that left knee, so I don't want to speculate. I am not a doctor. I did not stay at a Holiday Inn, but we hope the young man is healthy moving forward. It would be a shame if he couldn't play at State. So we hope the best for him. But Jenner Wellman, our scrapper of the game, his hustle and scrappiness stood out trying to lay the opponent to waste. West End Salvage of Lancaster, our sponsor of that. One more award, not really an award, but segment, Tricor Turning Point. It's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. And this one, I hate to say, is too easy. But it was the start of the game. Lancaster fell behind 15-0 before they finally got their first points, which were at the free throw line from Zach Hermson. But that 15-0 deficit was a turning point. They just never could get, as close as they could get was maybe 8 points. That's about it. And, you dig that kind of hole to start the game, you're in big trouble, and Lancaster was. They fall 85-53. That's our turning point of the game. It's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. So that'll about do it for our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show tonight, or today. It's not evening yet. It's just after 2:30 in the afternoon. Actually 2:40, 2:42 to be exact. But coming up about an hour from now, a little less than that, we'll start the pregame for our final sectional championship game. Barneveld from Southwest Wisconsin trying to take out another private school. Southwestern did it at 1 o'clock this afternoon over Wisconsin Rapids Assumption in a much larger metro area. Let's see if Barneveld can do the same thing. Sheboygan, I believe, this is just off the – I've been to Sheboygan before. I think off the tip of my head that's about 50,000 people in Sheboygan. And Barneveld is not 50,000 people. So, yeah, let's take down another private school, shall we? Southwest Wisconsin. Barneveld versus Sheboygan Lutheran at Watertown. 4 o'clock tip. Pregame in, again, about an hour from now here on 97.7 Country. And you can watch it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Well, that'll do it for us, though. Lancaster season comes to a close. They fall 85-53 to Lake Mills. And a great year nonetheless. Congratulations to Coach Knapp and all the players, all the seniors. You gave it your all. That's all you can do. All right. For 97.7 Country, WGLR FM, Lancaster, Dubuque, Galena, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Saturday.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School